Welcome to this Taurus Beaver eclipsed full moon. I am Amber J. I am the creator of the Signature Spark program, self-care, prosperity, relationships, and community and contribution. And I have big news for you on this full moon, this occasion of occasions. You get to take full opportunity we are doing a 3-day challenge, a wild woman challenge, activating the wild woman in you, the aligned, purpose-filled, clear, authentic woman that is inside of you, unleashing her into the world, into your passions and your dreams and your finances. So sign up. It is free. The link is in my bio. I hope you will join us, and this full moon will support you in that journey. So let's get to it. Here are the 5 things you need to know about this Taurus Beaver full eclipsed moon happening this Friday, the 19th of November, 2021. And you can feel it. I'm already feeling it. I couldn't sleep last night. 3 days before and 3 days after is the most potent time. So take this prescription and use it throughout this 6-day period of potency. Be in the question that we are going into. This full moon has a lot to do with your foundations. Where is your foundation rooted, and where is your foundation weak? Where do you get to go deeper? And as we know, in full moons, the full moon illuminates what's working and what's not working. So the things that are not working, we can either shift, change, and or release. A lot of full moon releasing, burning ceremonies, water ceremonies, releasing what no longer serves us. And this is an opportunity for that as well. It's also an opportunity to celebrate how far we have come. So, so many of my friends achieve huge magical things in the world, in their life, in their vision, in their purpose. And we don't take the time to celebrate. And so this is an invitation to take the time on a full moon to celebrate your growth, your moving through relationships, moving through hard times, building that business, creating that milestone and exceeding it, creating a milestone and not reaching it, and acknowledging it and brushing yourself off and going again. These are all options and all get to be celebrated. Okay, so this full moon is about stability and intimacy. A lot of intimacy, going deeper in our relationships. In the 3-day challenge, we will talk about sacred sexuality, about the creatrix, about our sacral chakra, how the divine feminine holds the consciousness of the planet, and how we are the birthers of everything. So welcome to the beginning of your destined life changes. That sounds ominous, but how exciting. Like, changes are going to happen. If you remember in the new moon, we talked about, when changes are happening, when that relationship's over, or when that job has run its course, or that opportunity you get to step into. Like, I'm stepping into my tribe of women in a deep way that I haven't with other partnerships in the past. And I'm excited to see where it goes. I am trusting fully in myself, and that we have a shared vision and that we can support each other on this vision. So I'm so excited. This is eclipse season. It's eclipse season, and it can be disruptive for people. So I'm just warning you, every year we have 2 lunar eclipses and 2 solar eclipses. This is the second of the lunar eclipses this year. It's going to be the longest. It's 3.5 hours long. And here in Los Angeles, it will reach its apex at about 1 a.m. on Friday, the 19th. So with that, the good news is this eclipse is healing the collective. I know we are very divided on many things, and this eclipse is to be the tipping point where we start our healing journey back to oneness. I mean, we're all human beings after all. We're all beings in a human body in these meat suits at this time. So Scorpio, power, Taurus, love, self-love is the strongest of all tools at this time. I pull from all sorts of different sources in order to bring you this in our full moon and new moon reports and what we hold in Goddess Church. We're having a Goddess Church for all the tribe members this Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. So if you are a tribe member, and you can join tribe for $1 right now, you are invited to the Goddess Church full moon ceremony on Thursday at 5 o'clock. The woman I pulled from this cycle is Zodiann, Zodiann, and she gives us this: self-love forgives, self-love embraces help, self-love has boundaries, self-love has high standards, self-love practices discipline, self-love trusts in divine plan. Self-love keeps a positive mindset. Self-love walks in its purpose despite fear. Yeah, what landed for you in that? So self-love is the strongest in this ceremony at this time. All right, so number one, boundaries. You must, this is, you know, we talk about this a lot. And as a woman, having grown up in this society in this time, I really had a belief that men knew how the things I needed, the things I would want, the things that would support me in our relationship, in moving forward or not moving forward. And I would say over the past 5 years, I have learned that men, or any partner for that matter, or coworker or family member, are not mind readers. I know that sounds really, really silly, but I grew up with a belief that like men were pulled aside and they knew how to behave, how to act, how to navigate certain situations. And the fact is, all of us are making it up. We get the tools we get from our parents, from our culture, from our society, and we make choices and we navigate the best we can. And then sometimes, hopefully along the way, we're open to learning new ways of being, new ways to navigate, new possibilities in the world. So I say this all to say, as you are evolving, as you're expanding, as you're waking up in this world, as you are on this spiritual journey, your expansion into your authentic self, into your talents, the things that used to work in your life may no longer work. So you get to set new boundaries. And how you do that is you get to communicate. Your partners, your friends, your coworkers, your family members are not mind readers. So you get to communicate, share the growth you're having, share you no longer want to go to happy hour on Friday nights, share that it no longer works for you to stay at your family house in your childhood bedroom. People aren't mind readers. And I think when we come from that angle, we have compassion for ourselves and others, that 9 times out of 10, people want to support us, especially ones who love us, who appreciate us, who are in partnership with us, and are open to adapting, shifting, changing, evolving being in the evolution with you and for you. So share what your wants, needs, and desires are. New life equals new boundaries. It is an opportunity to share and communicate. Number 2, accepting all the parts of you. All of the parts of you. Yes, that one that just popped up in your head. Because here's the thing. No matter how evolved we get, we still have things that hook us. We're an ever ending blossoming flower of layers that we heal this layer and then a new layer is exposed. So what are the parts of you that you do not accept? What are those parts that you do not accept? Maybe you pretend you accept. What are the parts of you that you do not accept? So anything that is on shaky ground, and we're going to hit this again on point 455, will be challenged in this eclipse. Anything foundational that has been hidden, a fissure in the rock, if you will get challenged and will have an opportunity in this full moon, eclipsed full moon, this eclipse season, to reestablish and or create stronger foundations, because those that are not will get rocked. They will get rocked by this. So Taurus is a builder. As we mentioned, the full moon illuminates exactly where you get to build a better foundation. So the opportunity is to notice, just notice, not good, bad, right, or wrong. Just notice where things aren't working, where there isn't a solid foundation. And you don't have to fix it. Just notice, and what foundation would you like to build on? Because now we have the opportunity. The gateway is open to build your empire if you're ready. But you don't want to build an empire on shaky ground, do you? No. So this moon, Zodi Ann tells us that this moon is between the Pleiades star, the Seven Sisters, and Agol, which is the head of Medusa. And what that means is this is the rebirth and rise of the divine feminine. Hello, here we go. Buckle in. Taurus is the feminine sign of material security. Scorpio is the feminine sign of emotional security. Our spirit animal at this time is the cat, the feline. Meow. So notice anger. You may have anger. Notice your psychic abilities. If you're tuning in, you're getting those pings. Notice them, write them down, follow them. And sexual energies. So that's part of what we're doing in the 3-day challenge. We will explore our sacred sexuality. We will use this sexual energy in order to manifest. That's sex magic. So if you haven't already signed up, link is in the bio. Hop in it. Number 4 in this full moon is closing chapters, releasing old relationships, resources, self-worth, or stability. Old things that you used to lean into that they're no longer fully in alignment. So it is an opportunity to release old relationships that no longer serve you. Maybe that is an ex who texts you and you like, it feels good. It's a good dopamine hit when you get that like text of like, hey, where you at? And is that in alignment to where you're going? Are you stepping into your king or queendom? And is that person really going on that journey with you? So this is an opportunity to clear the space to open up for what's next. I put in my Instagram, notice this is the I missed you text season to stay woke, women, stay woke. You can slide right into your DMs and, listen, you do whatever you want to do. You will not get penalized for it. And what are you up to creating in the world? So, and is it in alignment? Is it not in alignment? And sometimes like, you got to do what you got to do. Number 5, self-worth and scarcity mindset. If your self-worth is low, you are not going to thrive at this time. This is the indicator. This is the ding, ding, ding for you to shift and to write a new story, write a new story. This eclipse is a spiritual bitch slap. So take note, take the medicine, take the awakening, and this is the wake up message. So are you choosing to wake up, or are you going to stay asleep at this time? Lay the foundations of your empire. You do not need to know how. You do not need to know when. You get to dream it, vision it, see it in your mind's eye, see bigger beyond your wildest dreams. Allow that to be what you build from, and shore up your foundations for your empire. I mean, this is a potent full moon. I hope you will be joining us Thursday for Goddess Church. Sign up for the 3-day challenge. It is going to be transformational. I promise you, you will not be the same person at the end of it. Your life will be upgraded. If you are ready for an upgrade, then sign up and join me. And by the way, you can bring your mom, your sister, your coworker, your friends, your family to this journey. It is for all women. I am committed to all women being free, living their true, authentic self, embracing the talents that are innately theirs, and shining so bright. So shine so bright in this fabulous full moon, this Taurus Beaver eclipsed full moon. I want to hear everything that happened. Give me all the juicy details. I want to know. So DM me, put it in the comments, share this video. I so appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your tribalship, for joining me on this journey, and so much more to come.